Every time you say the hurry, they throw things. You need to stop.
Norma! Oh no! My God!
Hello everybody and welcome to the Alpha stream of the EGL and Europa Halo 2v2 Spring Series. This is week 2 and I'm Joe Sketch, and joining me to cover the early action in this tournament is the 2v2 and 4v4 Halo 5 legend, the Flying Finn. That's Tommy the Krogan. Tommy, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm not too sure about that legend just yet, but we'll find out in a couple of years' time anyway.
Well, I've claimed it. I've already said it, Tommy, for you right there.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm excited to be here. We got some more 2v2 action coming right up your way. The first game on the stream today is going to be Intimidaddies taking on K-Long, which is going to be EU Assault and Legend 6 taking on Mada and Penguin Core. So that's a good series to start off the stream today, Joe.
Yeah, definitely. I had an interview with the Intimidaddies as well. Shout out to the Europa Halo YouTube channel just a couple of days ago, where I spoke to both Assault and Legend 6 and their expectations going on into the 2v2s as well. They were, I'd say, 50% confident, but what I think going into this one is quite a nice matchup for these two teams. I was talking to them about the transitions from 4v4 to 2v2 and what they're trying to do to change that, and they said it was all about the change of pace. From the 4v4, you can have a couple of players who aren't as aggressive, but in the 2v2s, you need to be on the same wavelength and at that fast pace as well. So what do you know about these two teams, Tommy? Who do you think is going to come out on top in this one?
It's a difficult one to predict. I'll say it might be a 2-1 either side. We've seen Legend 6 and EU Assault around the EU community for a long time now. I suppose the same can be said about Mada and Penguin Core as well. Maybe they're not as flashy, maybe they aren't streaming, anything like that, but all for our known players in the EU community. Some of them have been playing 2v2s before. At least I know that Mada has been playing them before, and EU Assault here and there. He played last week. His partner unfortunately had to drop out after maybe one series, so we would have loved to see him play a bit more that time. Like I said, I think it could be 2-1 to either side. What do you think, Joe?
So Marder actually placed top 6 last week with Zerfos. So I'm not too sure if Zerfos couldn't make it or what the switch up behind that is as well. So he's definitely got that 2v2 knowledge, he's got that 2v2 sense about him, placing high in our first tournament as well. That's going to carry over for the points as well. Just looking at those stats for Marder now though, Tommy, 0.86 KD overall, but that doesn't necessarily tell the whole story. A lot of it could be him doing the dirty work. He could be the first person into a lot of those engagements. I know that Marder and Zerfos played quite a fast game, and they did play against some of the higher teams like Divine Mind Dow, Fireboy and Sticker for one of them. So the KD might have been affected by playing those top teams as well. But I'm looking at that win rate. Regret's win rate is 66.7% and the Rig's win rate is 66.7%. Wow, that's our game 1 and game 3. And our other game is Truth, which is 50%. So if you're looking at win rates, Tommy, he's doing pretty well on that side of things. For me, though, going into this one, we haven't seen Assault and Legend 6 play together. You did mention it beforehand that these two players, Assault played in the first week, Legend's new into this as well. I've seen a lot of Legend 6's jumps and strats out there, so we might see some of them this series, but that's confirmation of our map layout. So there is Regret first, then Truth, and then the Rig. And Tommy, with your 2v2 knowledge, how would you want to see these players play this Regret game?
I mean, last time I touched upon it a little bit. It's a bit of a chaotic map. There's not much map control. It's a constant flow of pushing and trying to defend. Overshield control is big, knowing the time is big, but a lot of 2v2 fights are going to happen bottom mid, so any team could secure the overshield at any given time. You obviously want to try to control top middle a little bit. It's almost the same on every map. But top mid, maybe car side, that's what you want to control, and then you make a push happen. If you know both the enemies are stuck in one of the bases, you communicate to your teammate, you call out what you're doing, then you push them together.
Oh, Tommy, I'm so excited. Our game players loading up into our first game of the stream. We're jumping on winners round 2 as well. So this is the round of 16. The winner of this series will lock a place in the winners quarterfinals, Tommy. And yeah, as you said before, regret is this type of game which can spiral out of control. So it might be a close game up to the 10-point mark. But then as soon as it hits at that point, it could just spiral out and the team's getting caught on poor spawns. We're going to jump into this game straight up. This is our first game on the series. We're going to start with Legend 6 as well as he looks towards Assault, pushing that OS. Key at the start, but he's already been taken down. Marder and Penguin Core get the double kill. Marder's coming out with that double kill as well. So nice start from the boys on Lanta. But that OS is burnt, so that's a crucial play from Assault, realising that his teammate, Legend 6, was taken down. Burning that OS is going to be in 2 minutes' time. That's going to be back on the map. But Marder and Penguin Core, Tommy, start with the early map control.
Yeah, and Penguin Core did the right thing. After the 2 kills, he went and blocked one of the bases, so both of the enemies spawned in blue and now they're stuck. Getting collapsed on by both of the players and they both go down. So now Mara might be trying to do the same. He's going to try to block blue base and his teammate is going to pinch the spawns. But he misses that jump, so he's trying to get P2 control. But both of the enemies still are in the red base, so they're going to make another pinch happen right now.
Yeah, and so far Marder and Penguin Core are absolutely killing it. But if you look at the stats, Marder's the only one who's got a kill in this game. 5-0, killing spree already. His teammate Penguin Core's going to close on a Legend 6. Marder rightfully knows that Assault is already off spawn and he's already getting shots down. This is absolute domination for Lanta. He has to reload 3 challenges and kills Assault. So that's 6 kills for Marder so far in this game, Tommy. Rightfully so. We saw Penguin Core off stream go to block the spawns, but that top mid control from Lanta is absolutely on fire. Legend 6 and Assault needs to slow this one down. They spawned on other side of bases. They need to regroup and play together. Assault is going to clean up onto Penguin Core, but so far it's a Marder show. 6 kills, no deaths. He's trying to break away from Legend 6 now. Does get out of this life just for the time being. Legend 6 slowly chasing. He does get the stick, so a nice kill in the end from Legend 6. But Assault and Legend 6 just need to slowly play this down now and slowly regroup together, get some map control, Tommy.
Yeah. This is a slow start if I've ever seen one from the Intimidaddies. They need to figure this out quickly, otherwise this game might be out of control. Blue team is gonna get split spawned again, so it'll be interesting to see if red team is trying to maybe push one of them together or go for those 1v1 challenges. At the moment there's 2 1v1s happening. It's Penguin Core taking on Legend, and actually Mara goes down to EU Assault, so now Penguin Core needs to get out of there, try to stay alive, wait for his teammate to spawn. Yeah, he gets the new overshield though, so... Oh, he doesn't! He missed it, and now actually EU Assault has got the new overshield, so this is exactly what they needed.
Oh, it's a big kill from EU Assault, stopping Marder. That last second with Grab Me, and now he has got that to play with. It's only a 6-kill game, so a couple of kills go the way of the Intimidaddies. They're not as intimidating at the moment as we thought they would be. With this OS, Assault needs to try and play the bases, try and find these 2 players on Lanta, but they're doing really well, Tommy. They're sticking together in this blue base, making the other 2 push. I'm not too sure about Legend 6 pushing by himself. Assault had the OS. You'd want to see him try and make the play first, and now Assault's pushing into the guns of 2 of the red team players. He's just trying to play sneaky here, but he's going to get cleaned out. I'm not too sure about that play, Tommy.
Yeah, that was a big misplay in my opinion. If you had the overshot like EU Assault just there, I mean, you just have to push the enemies when your teammate is flanking them. I mean, you can't leave your teammate alone in that situation. So it was a bad overshield from the Intimidaddies, but they still have a small chance in this game right now.
Yeah, for sure. We're on board with Marder as he makes a one-on-one fight with Assault, and Assault winning that one again. So Penguin Core's left alone, misses a stick onto Legend 6, and he's still in this 2 versus 1 fight. The players on Intimidaddies need to take him out quickly, but he managed to get a kill during that. So it's a huge slay from Penguin Core, and that just keeps the pressure on the side of Intimidaddies. Lanta with that kill means that they're still going to be both spawning up at the same time. It's a 1 versus 1 top middle. Marder versus Legend 6. Can he get the shots down against Marder? It's going to be a 1-on-1, but Penguin Core's there for the assist as well. So Lanta playing well as a team. They manage to clear up EU Assault as well, and this game is still spiraling on the side of Lanta.
Yeah, it's just about blocking one of the bases and then making a collapse to the other one. Regret is very simple in that regard. Your opponents are always going to spawn in the opposite base if you're blocking the other one. Right now, Niels and Legend are kind of close to each other, so they may be able to apply some team shots. They get Penguin Core down, but Mara cleans up Legend, so it will be a 1v1. And Assault is trying to leave that one out because he's weak and he's bottom mid. His teammate spawns though, a new overshield coming up, so this will be interesting. Legend goes for the grab, but he gets burned, and now Assault is like solo again.
I think so far this game, the Intimidaddies got every single OS, but most of them, 2 of them been burns, and 1 was on the side of the assault where they did manage to get a kill off the back of it. So they do manage to control the OS, but they find themselves 12 kills down. And at this point, Tommy, what can you do if you're the Intimidaddies? What play do you need to make to get back into this game, or is it over and you've got to regroup and recompose for the next one?
It's pretty much over. I mean, I think what you can do is try to warm up your shots and your movement and everything for the next match. Try to warm up your teamwork as well. Try to get the communication up to par. This is definitely a slow start that spiraled out of control for the Intimidaddies, so they'll need to focus on the next map.
Yeah, and I wondered what their practice was coming into this 2v2s. Penguin Core and Marder, obviously, Marder facing that top 6. He might have been getting the 2v2 scrims in beforehand, and that might come with a hotter shot as well. I do agree with you though. Assault's been hitting some nice 1v1s against Marder though. I think he's won 3 1v1s against Marder, so some nice individual plays from Assault, and at least the 2 of them together know that their shot is alright. It's just trying to make that teamwork play, because multiple times we've seen Assault and Legend 6 be split spawned, and they managed to not be able to get anything coming from that, as Marder and Penguin Core have been playing the map really well as a 2. But at this point in the game, it's become more of a scrappy affair. Both teams are going to be spawning left, right and centre. Neil's Assault and Legend 6 both split spawned again. So Assault, you see on the off of the map there, sprinting to try and help his teammate out, Legend 6 in red. And I don't think the 2 players on Lanta know where he is, but they do know where Assault is, and he's already cleaned up, and Legend 6 is late for the party. Good night, 24-11, 1 more kill. Jump aboard with Marder, and again, Penguin Core is blocking that spawn. He knows he's going to be spawning into blue, and he is soaring in. He sees Assault off spawn. Big 1v1, and he gets the kill, Tommy. That's our first game on the stream. That's 25-11. A hot start from Lanta.
Yeah, that was a lot more one-sided than I was expecting, but it's still a series. I mean, you can still make that comeback happen in the whole series, so will be interesting to see if EU Assault and Legend 6 can bounce back, or if they're for some reason getting outskilled by their opponents right now. I mean, they were definitely out teamworked, but at the start of the match anyway, it looked like they were also outshot by them in the 1v1. So what is the next map, Joe?
So the next map's going to be Truth, but let's just talk through the stats slightly at the moment, Tommy, here as well. So we'll just get confirmation of that. That is going to be Truth on our next map. But the stats-wise for this, Marder and Penguin Core, as you said, they just came off to such a hot start. 16 kills from Marder, but he went on a 7 killing spree at the start of the game. When you're going 7-0, 8-0 actually, in fact, then you're just going to have a good time. Penguin Core's doing the right things. He was blocking the base, allowing Marder to roam on that side of things as well. So really, really good play at the start of the game, and that sort of catapulted them towards this victory in Game 1. But last time we casted, Tommy, our first game on the stream was Demonica Esports versus that Gars Aways. The name I cannot pronounce, and I probably mispronounced it again. And Gars came out on top, but then Demonica Esports came back with 2 wins in a row. So I wouldn't count out Legend 6 and Assault so far, but what they need to do, from my eyes, is get this teamwork going again. Realise what happens when you're going to be split spawned. Again, Truth is one of those maps like Regret, where you can get split spawned again. One player could be spawning red, one player could be spawning blue, and it's a lot faster, it's a lot longer to regroup with each other if that's the case. So what do you think that Legend 6 and Assault need to do going into this Truth game, Tommy, to get back on top?
I mean, the camouflage on this map is absolutely huge, so whoever team can control most of the camouflages usually wins. Besides that, they need to be early on whatever they're doing. If they're trying to set up for the camouflage, they need to be B-side early. Rather, maybe have one of them B2 and one of them stay in the bases, or one of the Elis to cover their backs. When you have that set up, the enemies will have to push to you from bottom mid or from the other side of the base, so you have to control your setup well. So they need to be early on those camouflages, and after that it's just about communicating about your pushes and executing.
Yeah, for sure. The communication is going to have to be crisp from both sides going on to this one. We're loading the gameplay up. We're back on board with Legend 6. The start of this game, he's trying to contest with Penguin Core in the bases. That camo's still in play. We'll see if anybody manages to get it at the end of it. It's an interesting play from these two teams. It's going to be a one-on-one for Marder and Niels off stream. I'm going to have to jump board with Niels here if we can, because he is burnt camo. Marder grabbed that one and is taken down. So Niels on the side. Nice kill at the start of this game. We'll jump board with Penguin Core, who's stuck in the bubble. 2 blue team players hunting him down, and this is going to be Assault pushing him for the kill. So a nice start this side for the Intimidaddies. They're looking hot, and they make it 3-0 at the start of this game. We're on board with Assault now as he's jumping towards top middle, blocking that red base. He knows that Penguin Core and Marder are going to be spawning up in blue. They're slow playing it in this base, so looking to see what Assault's going to do from this P position, Tommy.
Yeah, his teammate is pushing in early, so it will be interesting to see what happens. They spotted Legend now, so he might go down very quickly. EU Assault needs to do something for his teammate. He's watching his back right now, but I'd like to see him maybe push up a little bit more, which he's doing right now. 2 players, 1 shot. Legend is making the move right now, fighting the other player, but EU Assault is just going bottom blue, and now his teammate is dying alone, so he needs to try to delay, buy some time for his spawning teammate, maybe get a pick if he can. If not, just reset.
Ooh, big 1v1 there, but Legend does get the pickup in the end. So it's still 4-2, it's still a lead from Intimidaddies. I'm not too sure about that play, and I'm not too sure about that 1 versus 1 as Penguin Core gets the hot 5. It looks like the Lanta are heating up in this one, but it's still a lead for the Intimidaddies. And again, these Slays are getting traded across the board. So Penguin Core and Legend 6, the last 2 players alive on the map, Tommy. They're in a 1v1 here. They should be back down, and Neil's Assault should join back with Legend 6. So, again, this map control is on the side of Lanta. It's their play to make, Tommy.
Yeah. Right now on board with Penguin Core, he's just holding down B3. He knows there's a player below him somewhere. So he's trying to communicate to his teammate to maybe set up and pinch this guy because he's just sitting B2 waiting. He's getting found right now. Nice teamwork by the boys, but Legend is pushing as well. He might be able to clean one of the weak players, but Penguin Core is there to save the day, and next camouflage jump coming up right now. And he has it.
Oh, that's perfect play. And Penguin Core this time with the killing spree on the side of Lanta. So he's got 5 of the 7 kills at least, and he's got that camo to play with. So Mara's teammate's been taken down. It's a 1 versus 1 again. Legend 6 backing down, trying to nade out where that camo, trying to predict where the camo player is going to go. But Legend 6 is going to be a bit scared here now, knowing that camo is just outside the doorstep. We see Assault getting some shots down as well, and Marder, the teammates came in to back him up. So all 2 players on each team are in the red base, and Assault gets the first kill on Penguin Core. So Marder's left alone, and Assault finds him. He spots him out. Marder in a 1 versus 1, but he gets the kill on Assault, and he's trying to back away with his life, sprinting away from Legend 6, who's trying to hunt him down with a pistol. Legend 6 is right there. What can Marder do in this 1 versus 1? He's played his life well enough for his teammate Penguin Core to come in. So nice play in the end from Marder, but he does get taken down, and now Assault's again in a 1 versus 1. So a bit more of a scrappy game we have here on Tommy, on a truth, and it's 10-10 on the scoreline as well. Both these teams are now all up and spawned. What's the next play to make?
He's gonna fight for that P2 control, which both teams are doing right now. I mean, this will be an interesting 2v2. EU Assault finds the first kill, but Legend goes down, but EU Assault is on the cleanup crew, and for some reason he's shooting the body of his enemies with the 1 kill lead, and as we know from history, that's not a smart thing to do.
Yeah, if anything, it might amp up the side of Lanta. It's only a 1 kill game, Niels. It's 12-11. It's not over yet. And this could absolutely ramp up the side of Penguin Core and Marder. But so far, what I'm seeing is a lot of 2 versus 2 engagements, and it seems to be shared across the board. Who comes out on top, the 1v1 there on the side of Marder, and again Legend 6 comes up with a cleanup, so again trades up across the board. So Truth so far has been a slow one, but it's been back and forth, which has been what we like to see on the stream. Penguin Core should be cleaned up. He does by Legend 6, so 2 kill lead. Marder left alone in red base, and Assault should know where he is as well, so Legend 6 close him down, blocking him, and we should see camo up any second now, Tommy, and it should be on the side of Assault if Legend 6 is the Guardian here, blocking the other players from coming in. It's going to be Legend 6 alone getting this camo as well, so he gets that cleanly across the map. Assault wins a 1-on-1 with Marder. 3 kill lead for the side of Intimidaddies, and Legend 6 with the camo, Tommy.
Yeah, he needs to make a play soon. We don't want to see what happened last week, where the Italians were slow playing the camouflage too much. He throws a random sticky nade, doesn't hit it, and now he needs to maybe wait for his teammate, but actually he might be able to clean up Penguin here, or his teammate will, and now they can collapse on the other guy.
Yeah, there should be a clean collapse here as Marder's left alone in blue base. Penguin Core most likely spawning out, but Marder's trying to do all he can. He's trying to get away, and Penguin Core spawns in the bubble. He's already getting shot down and cleaned up by Legend 6. So there's a nice use of camo. Assault does fall down here, but Legend 6 is still playing live with his camo. He's got a couple of kills for his name. Marder's trapped alone again in this blue bubble base. So Penguin Core not effective in that fight. He spawns up, gets taken out straight away, rather unfortunate, but Marder now left alone. And Legend 6, rightfully so, knows where Marder is, but trying to look for his teammate Penguin Core. Knows he might be getting a pinch situation, but I'm not too sure. I like this position of Neil's, Assault, and Legend 6. They seem a bit trapped in blue base despite having the advantage there, Tommy.
Yeah, that was a risky push from Penguin, but he finds 1 kill, so I guess it's okay. Legend and EU Assault are right now staying very close to each other, and I guess it's paying off for them. Will be interesting to see the setup for this next camouflage, because it's coming up in about 30 seconds. Penguin Core has the top mid control. Actually, both red players now in top mid, so Legend and Niels in the car side, so this will be a 2v2 fight right now.
Yeah, and it looks like both teams are just trying to play their lives as much as possible. Legend 6 being the first person to fall, but again, Assault with the cleanup. So nice trades on the side of Intimidaddies. 1 versus 1. Penguin Core's got to reload, but he re-challenges and gets the kill. That is a huge kill, Tommy, because that is a difference between a 2-kill game and a 4-kill game there as well as Penguin Core. Coming up clutch in the right moment. They're still 2 kills down, but they have map control again. Top middle for Penguin Core, and his teammate as well, Marder, also up there. So both these players trying to rain down shots towards this red base, and Camo's going to be up any second now. Legend 6 has the time with it, though. That's the difference. And Marder's pushing in. He gets a clean up onto Legend 6. Assault's down bottom base. I'd like to see Penguin Core back away from this fight. No, his teammate's here to assist, but he joins back into the fight. Another clean up. 19-19. Camo's going to be up, but are they too late to party? No, it's still there, but Shay, Legend 6 is there as the last player, the last guardian of the blue team. Intimidaddies, Penguin Core gets that one for free, and it's going to be another push down now. Marder and Penguin Core are soaring in. Legend 6 is going to be cleaned up maybe, but Marder takes out Assault and another sticky grenade. So that's 2 kills, a double kill from Marder. 4 straight kills on the side of Lanta. They take the lead for the first time in this game, Tommy.
Yeah, Penguin still has half of the camo left, so I think this game is pretty much over. Nice team shots from the boys in red. They're gonna claim a legend here as well, so it's only 2 kills for them to win. That definitely Niels shooting that body, which is you assault earlier. I think it came to bite him in the back a little bit. You shouldn't be doing that unless you're pretty much certain that you already won. So a bit of a misplay there. Looks like they still have a little bit of a chance left.
Yeah, there's still slightly a bit of a chance left. The game isn't over, but Marder's played so well to keep himself alive. He might have been taken down at the end, but it allows his teammate Penguin Core to get back into the fight. And again, that trade comes in, and when you only need 2 kills left in the game, Tommy, a trade at that point is absolutely crucial. Both the players on the red team have spawned up together, and Legend 6 is a far away from Assault, and they know where he is. They're hunting him down. He's down a 1-shot. What can Assault do in this situation? Just trying to play his life, but he gets taken down by Marder. Lanta come out on top in our second game to win the series 2-0. That one was 25-21, a bit more contested from Intimidaddies, but again, it is Lanta with our series win, Tommy.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the stats real quick. Nothing too crazy. Damage is actually Legend 6 had the highest damage in the game by far, with the least kills, so he was putting down the damage, but it wasn't enough. Other than that, pretty much same across the board. 13, 12, 12 from the 3 of the players. Nothing too crazy. Efficient 2v2 from Mada and Penguin Core. Maybe EU Assault and Legend 6 came off really cold in the first map. They did a lot better in the second one, but here's the actual results. So first map was 25-11 for Lanta, and second map, Truth, which we just saw, was 25-21.
Yeah, so cracking start from Lanta. It might have taken a while for Intimidaddies to heat up, but what I really liked from Lanta's squad, and it might be Marder's 2v2 experience coming into play, was the fact that when they had the other players set on a spawn trap, they took advantage of it. We saw at one point, I think it was 19-16 to Intimidaddies. Next time we blinked, it was 23-19 to Lanta. So huge play, and what a great series to start off, Tommy. Absolutely love backcasting with you again. That analytical knowledge is coming through. We're just going to go to a quick break whilst we set up our next series. So we'll see you all shortly.